What's your situation with women in relationships? I imagine being the way you are, you would have extremely high standards picking a potential partner. Is that something you're entertaining, or are you just like tunnel vision focused at the moment? Because I know from my own experience, during my 20s, particularly my late 20s, when I finally like was content with who I was, had the confidence, more mature, more importantly, you got the money, you got the status. I did everything which I wanted to do. I spent a lot of time going on dates, going on holidays with women. And I've come to the realization now that that is not an efficient use of my time. I'm in a position now, especially with the way things are going, the momentum, the opportunities that are coming my way. I don't think it's a good time to be in a relationship. It would be unfair to try and be in a relationship with someone who wants a boyfriend who's going to spend more time with them and go do this with them, do that with them, whatever it might be. I think I might just have to go off and do my own thing at this point in time.
I was asked earlier today by somebody I was sitting with. They had a trade job. They're an electrician. And they're like, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about getting into the dating scene. Maybe have like $10,000 to their name, $5,000. I'm like, is that on your list of priorities? It's not whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's what is it that you're trying to accomplish in life? Like, what is your plan? Is a woman, as beautiful as they are, as fun as it is to have them around, is that on your list of priorities as a man? Are there things that top that list of priorities that are more important? I get DMs every single day. I don't want to entertain divisiveness of energy. You only have X amount of time and energy in the day. I want to make sure that the energy that I'm inputting, returning in some way, shape, or form. People go on dates. Okay, what do you get from it? You get some pussy? Okay, perfect. You get some exhilarating fun? Perfect. You also ruin some people's lives in the process. But what are you getting from that? The level of distraction and the amount of effort that is required to be in that scene, to be doing those things. It's just not on my list of priorities. Not whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just on my level of priorities that is so far down the totem pole. A good thing at the wrong time can be a bad thing. It's like giving a razor to a baby and expecting the baby not to get cut. The problem isn't the razor. The problem isn't the dating. The problem isn't the woman. Maybe the problem is you. Maybe you're in a situation where you can't handle a relationship. Maybe you're in a situation where you need to focus on yourself. Maybe you're in a situation where you need to develop, become a man.
I have a friend who's struggling to make money, but he's having the time of his life, and he is in a relationship, and he's also trying to pay for her. He's trapped. He's living with her, spending way too much time with her. Any money that comes in, half of it has to go to her, and then he doesn't get any time to himself to build something that's actually going to earn him money.
I think the important thing is, number one, boundaries. People get into relationships and they assume that they have to be with somebody the entire day. Dude, I travel by myself, do my own thing. I don't need to be out here on a couch watching Netflix, hugging and cuddling every single day. What the fuck is that bullshit? I'm not doing that.
You found someone who is
stable, brother. That. You set the parameters ahead of any sort of interaction and relationship, setting the boundaries, letting people know, hey,
this is my life. This is what I do.
Welcome on board. And if you're not on board, sorry, but that's the name of the game. I need to understand what's my mission, what's my purpose, what's my priority. And based off of that spectrum, obey that list of priorities that you're in. That's the first part. The second part, as a person with a lot of resources, this concept of being a playboy, sleeping with a ton of women, or being unfaithful, it's not for me. I believe in loyalty. I believe in integrity. If trust isn't there, and if I can't be in a situation where I can be an honest person, then how can my community expect me to be honest with them? If I can't honor the person that I sleep in bed with, how am I going to honor my business partner? I was once sitting with a guy, we went golfing. He had just canceled a $100 million deal that he had because he found out that the guy who was going to do the deal with had cheated on his wife. He sat there and he looked at me and I was like, dude, you canceled a $100 million deal. It's just business. He's like, it's not just business. If he cheated on the person that he sleeps with, there's a high likelihood that he'll cheat on me. It's not that it's going to happen or not. It's the fact that there's character flaws that can be changed. A person needs to work on. I'm a digital stoic, brother. I got my sexual energy under control.
I think that's so important.
Yes.
Being in control of your desires, choosing what it is that you want to desire. Because if you desire the wrong things, then you're naturally just always going to be unhappy until you get whatever it is that you want.
Living in the primal state. Everybody wants to live in the fucking and eating state. Like, those are the two most primal states that you can be in. That's what most people just do all day. And if it's not having sex, it's jerking off. Like, it's the two biggest dopamine hits. There's more to life. At some point, sex gets old. No, it doesn't get old. There's other things to accomplish in life. And that's kind of the things that I'm trying to pursue. So find a good relationship, find a person that allows you to be you, set the parameters that give freedom, but do it in a sense of respect, be loyal, have integrity, and ultimately understand where this idea of relationships or dating falls on your list of priorities. But if you're a broke motherfucker, bro, you can't be chasing the women. Maybe you got to be chasing the paper, bro. There's a verse in the Bible that says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you're thinking about, that's who you will become, because thoughts lead to actions, actions lead to habits, habits lead to lifestyle. And that lifestyle is what dictates who you are, brother.